Hello everybody, Napkin99 here, and welcome back to UnityCraft. We've been a bit busy between episodes, as you may see by the shiny new blue armor on our backs. We have a full set of diamond tools and diamond armor. We're still waiting on mending, but I believe Gyronic is going to be getting us some mending books, and we'll be buying those off of him. We also made an Enderman farm, which is how we got all of these shiny new tools. As for this episode, we are going to be expanding our base onto this hill behind us, but before we can start expanding our base, we need to actually go to the Nether because we need a blackstone for our next building project. So I built a portal just a tiny ways away from our base so that we can actually come out below the Nether roof here, because Cometh actually built our portal that we have near our base. So I haven't been below the Nether roof yet. So I'm probably just going to try to find a nice little spot where you can get underneath here and just go strip mining for some blackstone. Probably the safest way to do it, plus we can probably find some netherite while we're down there. And we are back home now. We got the blackstone we needed, as well as enough ancient debris to turn our fortune pick into a netherite pick. So we have one netherite tool now. We're still a ways away from being smash kick and full netherite, but we're getting there. And I realize we also need one other thing from the Nether that'll be a little trickier to get. And that thing we need is a wither skeleton skull to make the skull banner pattern. And I think there is a Nether fortress by the hole in the Nether ceiling that's by Geronic's portal. So let's see if we can find that. Okay, so we have found it, and we've already been shot at by several blazes. And there's endermen around here, so we have to be careful where we look to. Yeah, there's just a whole lot of mobs here. Oh boy. I'm on fire. Hey, we got it. And now we can head home out of this very scary place. What is this? Why is there a giant bee by my portal? I have a feeling I know who did this. Probably Pugs, as she's been putting bees at people's bases. Let's go up and see what's happening inside of here, because it is made of glass. Are there bees inside? There's not, it's just a hollow bee. So we just put that skull with the paper, and now we have our banner pattern. Which means we are now ready to start building. Alrighty, and that's about all the fort building I've got time and resources to do today. So this is what it looks like from afar. It's looking up pretty good, if I do say so myself. So we obviously still have quite a bit of work to do. We've got walls to fill in between here. There's going to be a gate between the two diagonal towers. And over here there's going to be two ships that are kind of wrecked and upright, building a wall over here. So we don't necessarily have materials for all those things yet. We could get them, but we don't really have a place to put them yet, which is kind of why I wanted to build this. Eventually I'm also going to have some ships and stuff that I'll probably have farms in, and we may build one of those next episode. I do also want to have flags atop of each of these towers, but again we need sheep for that. We did buy some wool from Bad Tings, but I don't have quite enough to get all the flags in, or actually more than a few I think, so I think it'd probably look better to do it without them for now. We do eventually want to add some banners to the sides of these and some lanterns, but again we need resources for those. But what we do have right now is kind of like just these little rope looking things, or kind of like a net almost. I thought they looked kind of nice. We may ruin a couple of them to give it a more roughed up look. And we do have a couple other details we can do up top. But before we do those, we have to get some mending books from Jeronic.
Mr. Napkin, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome,
Jeronic.
welcome to my abode.
Oh,
It's
very beautiful.
It's a little above humble. So, I hear you want books.
Yes.
I came prepared.
I would look books because I am poor, and I don't have anywhere to put a villager yet, except probably in my video. I will at this point.
I will by the time people finish this video, and by the time people watch my video from your channel, Gyronic. Link in the description.
No.
All right. Well, you brought. You assuming you brought diamonds? You said 10, right?
10 books, yes. I have lots of things to mend.
And we're doing 2 diamonds per book because price hikes on SpongeBob pops. You know, it's just how the government works. So. No, actually, I think I'm updating it because the shops in the shopping district right now are selling at very high prices. So I was like, okay, if I can ask for more, I'm gonna ask for more. Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much.
My life savings. Hey, come back here. Oh, thank you. Oh yes.
Lots of the mendings. I also have unbreaking if you need it.
I do have unbreaking on pretty much everything already.
Not if I break it. Well, pleasure to. Oh, it's nap time. Okay,
yeah,
I'll wait.
It's sleepy time.
I'll wait here.
Night night.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sleep well?
Yes.
Would you like some breakfast? I think I got some extra golden carrots. If you like.
I prefer steak. Because I'm not rich enough for golden carrots yet.
Breakfast of a man, let me tell you. Does your character have earrings? I've just noticed that.
Yes, I think you or someone else has brought this up before.
I really sincerely hope it wasn't me, because although that means I'm losing my mind more than I thought.
It's probably in my last video. Every episode he's going to ask.
It's just going to be a running theme every time we interact. Hey, do you have earrings? You feel good? Feel nice and mendy?
Yes, I only have 2 levels left. That should be enough to enchant my elytra. And we are back at base here, and let me tell you, it feels good to have mending on things again, especially with the Enderman farm. It's super easy to repair everything that we need to. But now let's go ahead and get some of the details on top of the tower. I want to have a railing around the tops here, so we're going to use lecterns for that. And then we'll put some spruce trapdoors on top of them. So those will kind of look, hopefully, like railings from down below. And then of course we should also probably actually connect these pillars to the roof so they're not just floating there. And now let's add a little more support to the roof now that we've lowered it down 1 block, because we accidentally built this one block too high. And then we'll add some little trapdoors like so, to kind of finish that bit off up there. And eventually, once we have the flags up top, we're going to have a spruce pillar running through here as well with some fences and grindstones on the back to kind of look like a pulley system and a rope that goes all the way up to the flagpole. Alrighty, so I've just finished attaching the roofs to the actual towers now, and we didn't have nearly enough lecterns to finish all of the railings, but we did get the ones that are probably going to be in the thumbnail. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. Both Pugs, who built the bee behind us, and Gyronic, who sold us the mending books, will both be linked in the description, so if you do want to check out their channels, look there. Also in the description, I forgot to mention last episode, there is a link to the UnityCraft community Discord, which you can join and talk to all the UnityCraft members and fellow UnityCraft viewers as well. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.